What's up, YouTubers? You want to know where we've been lately? We haven't been making too many videos. Well, this is what's going on. Only a certain amount of time and only a certain amount of things you can do at once. So I haven't been doing RC videos because I haven't been doing RC at all. But this is what I've been working on. Just finished up the ceiling now. This was Ryan's room, Richie's room. Swiss cheese on the wall. Had 9 million holes to fill. Sand everything. Strip all the carpet out. 9 million staples to pull out of the floor. We got carpet coming in a couple weeks. I gotta get, she wants the trim painted, so I gotta prime that, paint that, do the walls. Just did the ceiling. Get new ceiling fan in here. Gonna make them a unistrut steel wall unit, desk, TV in the middle, shelving. I'm gonna make the framework go across to the other side with some posts down. And I'm gonna have some 3/8 Lexan that I'm gonna put up there, and I'm gonna make a train set in the ceiling. Those of you might know I did Richie's room a few years ago, real extravagant. I'm gonna do some really cool things in Ryan's room. We're gonna put some lockers. He's a big sports fan. Gonna put a locker and a locker room bench, new bed. So working on this, and then also working on the other room here, Grace's room. And hers is stripped out as well. We're not painting the walls because I did this, you know, when she was a baby, but it still looks like brand new. So we're just doing the trim in here, new carpet. Ripping this crummy old original carpet off the stairs. This is the original carpet from '03. It just beat terribly. Getting new carpet in the stairs, so I got to rip that all out, repainting the trim down here. So Ryo's out here washing the car. He's detailing the PT Cruiser. What's up, Rye?
What's up, YouTubers?
He's detailing the PT Cruiser. That's his job. Every week he washes the PT Cruiser, whether it rains or not. And I pulled out the black GT today. And I haven't done much with this either. I pulled the spoiler off because I'm going to repaint that. And just all I did was like spray wash this thing. I haven't even hand washed it. So what this needs is it needs a tire rotation. It needs a full buff job. I mean full compound buff job to remove. There's a lot of scratches and nicks and stuff like that. Interior's in really good shape, but the guy put like wood grain stuff on the dash, and I'm gonna get rid of that. If I can't peel the glue off, I'm gonna buy new panels for the interior. I got it running really well, but the only problem now is it's making a little growling sound. I got a bad pulley, I think. It's not the idler pulley because I tried that, so I'm gonna pull the belt off, spin all the pulleys, and try that. But she needs a little attention on the body, needs a good detail and tire rotation, like I said. But good car, it's running excellent now. Idle is perfect where it needs to be. Really clean, totally original, stock exhaust, stock airbox, 78,000 miles on it, so that's going to be a good car to resell. And what I want to do is talk to you real quick about the Bullitt, because I haven't done an update on the Bullitt in a little while, and I haven't touched it for about 2 weeks or so, maybe longer, maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't know. Too much going on with work and everything. So anyway, I got this thing stripped down, a lot of stuff taken out. There's a million bolts you got to take out, million parts. The next step is taking the pulleys off, crankshaft pulley, power steering pump pulley, taking the timing chain covers off. And I've been going round and round and round and beating myself to death about the cams. And I think what I'm going to do at this point, I'd love to have the Lopi idle, but for the money that it costs, the performance improvement or lack thereof issues that I might have with tuning and so forth, I don't think I'm going to mess with the cams. These cams look like brand new. Everything looks fantastic in here, super clean. I think I'm going to swap the cams. These cams, the stock PI cams, are really pretty unique. They're actually a hollow tube with composite lobes, super lightweight. And Ford engineered those special, and they have a pretty good cam profile in the stock form. They actually lowered the duration for the PI motor to give it some more low-end torque. If I do go with a bigger cam, I'm going to lose low-end torque, and you know, you suffer a little bit on the bottom end, and I'm already suffering a little bit on the bottom end because I took the cats off and went to an H-pipe. So what I think I'm going to do is keep the stock cams. I'm contemplating putting new followers in there and new lash adjusters, which I think I'm going to do. New springs for sure, new seals, which I got already. New timing chains, new guides, timing chain guides, new timing chain tensioners, new water pump, new thermostat, taking the intake manifold off, cleaning that, new gaskets, detailing, painting everything that needs to be painted, make this thing look like brand new again. And then I could take some of that money that I would have used for the cam and center on the American Muscle, deep dish, Mickey Thompson, and Bullitt style wheels that I want to get for this, along with a new gear. I want to go with a 373, I think, gear. So I want to give you guys a little update on the Bullitt, where we're at. You can see I got the parts over here. That passenger side, or the driver's side, okay, I'll show you that real quick. The driver's side valve cover, cam cover, was a nightmare to get out. I had to take the power master cylinder or booster, move that thing out of the way to get it out. Super, super tight. It's going to be a bear with the new gaskets on and getting it in there, I'll tell you. Here's the old water pump, tensioner, alternator. It's the 130 amp alternator that comes on the Cobras, on the Bullitt as well, upgraded. I'm going to clean that thing up, polish it really well. I got all my parts bagged and marked. I mean, you see all the bolts, ton of bolts even to the point I'm at, and I got a lot more to take apart. So I'm hoping these pulleys come off relatively easy. Got everything marked. Picked up a compression tester because I need the tube to pump up the cylinder. I got my Felpro valve stem seals, that Viton material, if that's how you say it, Viton, I'm not sure how you say it, but I got those. Spring compressor tool, which you saw. Ordered a puller for the power steering pump, puller for the crankshaft, and the next thing I think I'm going to order this week is the timing chain assembly and all that, and and go from there. So just want to give you a little update on the Bullitt. Pretty intricate procedure, a lot of steps involved, but we're going to get her done, and it's really not a hurry, but at the same time, I just want to get this thing back running again and see if the improvements that we're doing, valve stem seals and such, and the chains and that are going to help that little oil issue I was having. I'm hoping that solves the problem. So just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know what's happening, because we haven't checked in a while. Bullitt release information. We're talking about the Bullitt release. Actually, American Muscle posted a video on that, and I mentioned this to some people, but I have confirmation on that from a guy that owns a Ford dealer that they are making a new Bullitt edition, which is going to be the 2019 model year, which is coming out November of 2018. Well, he told me he went to a convention meeting in Florida, and they confirmed that information, so that's pretty cool. Not like I'm going to be buying one because I don't have $50,000-$60,000 to spend on a Mustang, but Richie's taking off. He's got to go. His exhaust, he really likes it. It sounded really nice. That car's running good. He's got like 108,000 on it right now. He takes real good care of it, and it's running good. Ooh, look at, there's the ECX Torment. He's actually going to do a video on this. Ryan was running the heck out of this thing a couple weeks ago. It's the 110 scale Torment. It's completely dirty, so I think a video I'm going to do, and I might even do it this weekend, is after run maintenance, cleanup, and oiling, and then the anatomy of a basic anatomy of an RC. Kind of go through all the components to an RC for the noobs. And that's about it. So just want to give you guys a quick update on the Bullitt and the bedrooms and what's going on in the carpet, and just between work and the kids involved in activities, it's just crazy. I wish I could just dedicate time to getting the Bullitt done, because I just miss driving this thing so much. It's been about a month and a half now since I parked it, and I want to get this thing out again before the snow falls. Just love this car, and I want to continue doing the things I need to do, and I'm hoping over the next couple years I bring this thing back like showroom new. We're basically doing everything. I might even change the oil pump on this too. It's got the external oil pump, and basically we'll have all new parts except for the rings, and that's basically it. And I mean, if I change the pistons and rods and the main bearings, it's basically the lower half will be original still with the original rings and that. It's got 118,000 on it. I think I should get plenty of years out of the lower half. I'm not racing it. All I'm doing is weekend cruising, car shows. You put my foot in it occasionally, maybe 2,000 miles a year. So I'm hoping what I'm doing here gets me by for a while, and then I can center on some of the cosmetic stuff, working on the body and so on. So till next time, Rich from 2RC Productions here, signing out. I want to thank you guys for all the channel support. We're at like 2,775 subs right now, which is awesome. So till next time, Rich from 2RC Productions here, signing out. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't.